Hello guys, Andre here and welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be the review of OnePlus 8 Pro. I was not planning to review the device as such, but I used the device for 7 days as my primary device with my SIM cards installed. And I said I was not planning to review the device because I wanted a device which performs good in like regular performance switching between applications. It had great camera. It should last for 5 hours at least if I use it on full brightness, like straight up 5 hours, and it should charge quickly as well. These were the 4 things I was looking at because there was some work which I'll talk about in some other video. Because of that, I wanted a device and I had options of OnePlus 8T, ROG Phone 3, OnePlus 8 Pro, iPhone 12 mini. iPhone was straight up नहीं चाहिए because file system is not usable. Like if I have to share files like photos that I clicked with someone else, it becomes a pain. That's why I decided to go with OnePlus 8 Pro because I did not review it earlier. So I was like, let's do the OnePlus 8 Pro review itself. Now I'll start with the things which I loved about the 8 Pro. First one is going to be the display quality. This 120Hz refresh rate display and the AMOLED panel is so good. It becomes so bright. Oh my god. I was using the display at 70 to 100% brightness for 90% of the times. In all the battery life stats that you will see, the brightness was that high always. As I said, it was a special scenario and I did not want to miss out on anything, and it was not really like I am using the device to review it. I was just like use the device as I wanted. So I was like, display quality is something which I enjoyed. The display also has a huge curve and I personally like it. Like personally, I prefer to have curved display. OnePlus 8's curved is very subtle and that's the optimal curve to have in a display in my opinion. But OnePlus 8 Pro's curve is something which did not bother me by any means. Watching Netflix content, watching IMAX enabled videos through VLC or MX Player, everything looked fantastic on the device. Basically the device does not have a headphone jack. I did not even use a headphone. Like I was using the OnePlus Buds Z and the Sony WH-1000MX3 XM3, and they sounded really good. OnePlus Buds Z is going to be in my recommendation list, by the way, just in case if you want the best TWS at the price tag of 3000 rupees. Those are really great ones. Back panel of this device does not catch fingerprints very easily. That's something which I enjoyed. I did not have to clean the device like this again and again. Even if there are fingerprints, if my finger is oily and all, I can just clean it simply and it looks so good. So good. This blue color, I have no idea how, but this matte finish, it's something which every smartphone manufacturer should start adding. When it comes to the front display, I did not use any screen protector and it did receive minor scratches, and that is going to happen with almost every phone that's out there in the market, including the iPhone 12 series of devices. Many of the online banking scams happen where they pretend that they are going to give you money but instead take out money from your bank, and I know someone who lost 1.5 lakh to this scam, and this is where additional security of Airtel Payments Bank come into the play and their new third layer of protection. Now, how does it work and how to enable it? It's very easy. Open the Airtel Thanks app, then go to SafePay, enable SafePay for net banking and UPI. Make sure you select UPI and it will show as SafePay enabled. Now, whenever you are making any payment, enter recipient's UPI address, enter your UPI pin, and this is the third layer of protection which I was talking about. Here you will have to click on accept and only then the payment will go through, otherwise the payment will not go through. Opening Airtel Payments bank account is very easy. You do not have to go anywhere. You can do everything online itself. What you need is Airtel mobile number, either postpaid or prepaid, PAN and Aadhaar card. That's it. You can open an account. A lot of you must be having this question. Is there any minimum account balance requirement? Then no, Airtel Payments Bank does not have anything like that. Now let's talk about the camera, which was also important for me, and I was not on a trip where I was going to click pictures. I was going to click photos of a lot of documents actually. So in that case, OnePlus 8 Pro was performing good in my opinion, like obviously similar to any other device in this price segment. When I was using the regular camera, it was asking me to switch to macro camera all the time, but I did not switch to it because I thought macro camera is not going to be great, because I forgot how great the macro camera on the OnePlus 8 Pro is. And the difference is noticeable in my opinion, because with the regular camera, if you click photos of documents, you get that little bit of blur, or some letters, if the page is folded like this, are not going to look great. Whereas with the macro camera, as the aperture is not that low, I mean, it's not f1.8 or f1.6 like that. So that's why the photos come out to be really good and everything is in focus with macro mode. And the photos have amazing clarity, literally amazing clarity. clicking photos with the macro camera on the OnePlus 8 Pro was a pleasure. Not just that, when it comes to regular photos as well, OnePlus 8 Pro did perform really good. I did not even try the Google camera application, but with Google camera you can improve the performance even further in some scenarios, because as I said, my use case scenario was very specific and I wanted those things to work out only. When it comes to call quality, once again, this is something where I did not face any issues. The earpiece becomes sufficiently loud, no issues whatsoever. Range is also good, Wi-Fi range, cellular call quality with dual VoLTE and dual VO Wi-Fi. Thumbs up from my side over there. Battery life, once again, something which I wanted to be good. On the first day I got 4 hours of battery life. I was like, did I make a mistake by using the OnePlus 8? Should I shift to OnePlus 8T immediately, because shifting to OnePlus 8T would have been easier. But I don't know what was the glitch. After that first day, I was able to get anywhere from 4 hours 30 minutes to 5 hours of battery life. As I said earlier, 60 to 70% of brightness, always, literally always. It can be 100% in some cases as well, depending on the usage. As I said, I was not planning to test the device, but I'm giving you the review. Overall battery life is something which I was happy with the device. Like 5 hours of battery life is really good. Because of its flagship processor, huge display, AMOLED screen, and such a high brightness as well. But charging is something where I was not really happy. I'm used to charging the devices like OnePlus 8T with 55 watt fast charger, 65 watt fast charger, other devices present in the house, and this device only supports 30 watt fast charging. Oh my god, it was so slow. I mean, not slow in a way, but slower than OnePlus 8T, and I was able to notice that. Like, I was expecting it to charge to almost fully from 40% to 100% or 30 to 100% in just 20 minutes, but that was not happening because it is capped at just 30 watts. 55 watt charging should be enabled via software update if that's possible. OnePlus should do that in my opinion. OnePlus 8T already has 55 watt fast charging support, and I am assuming that OnePlus 9T Pro, if that comes, or 9 Pro, that will obviously support fast charging. Now, one of the other reasons why I'm also making this video right now is because OnePlus 8 Pro is priced at 55,000 rupees right now, but the price will drop obviously. OnePlus 7 Pro or OnePlus 7 Pro, yeah, if I'm not wrong, is available for about 40,000 right now, 40,000. So that's a great pricing. If OnePlus 8 Pro in future comes to about 40 to 45,000 rupees, I feel like this is an excellent buy. Amazing display quality, Widevine L1 certification is out of the box, great performance, good camera setup. Charging could have been faster, but that's something which you'll only feel it slower if you have used 55 watt or 65 watt charging. Now, one thing which I did not talk about, which is something I was not happy about, is the software experience. Oxygen OS is fast, it is very snappy, switching between apps and everything is very fast. But there are a few minor software glitches, like auto rotate on this device. If it's turned off, like if you open any video on YouTube app and then go to full screen, and if you press back button, it stays in that mode only. It doesn't go back to the portrait mode once again. This is a glitch which is only present on the OnePlus 8 Pro, I guess, because I'm not facing it on other devices which I have in the house, and that was very irritating. Not just that, it happened with few other applications as well. Like as soon as I go to the landscape mode when I'm in the device, using the device, and if I switch back to portrait mode in the video, it doesn't go back to portrait mode. That's a glitch which should be fixed in my opinion, and there was few software glitches that I faced with the OnePlus 8 Pro which should be fixed in my opinion, and they shouldn't exist on a device which costs 55,000 rupees in my opinion. Gaming performance is something which I did not test with PUBG Mobile, but I did test COC, and it works super fine, 60 FPS, but works great just in case. And I guess that's pretty much it for this particular video. If you still have any more doubts, suggestions, or queries regarding the OnePlus 8 Pro, do let me know about that in the comment section box below, or the best way, you can tweet it to me at @dhanj_tech. I'll definitely get back to you because I do have a lot of thoughts, and if I did not talk about something which you are interested in, you can ask that question. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching.